Back once again here with Soundhead Entertainment, and back once again in BeamNG Drive for some more monster truck action here once again today. Been a little while since our last one. I know a lot of people were asking us to do it again, and of course, we are back because I love doing this just as much as you guys love watching it, would it seem. So here we are. We are at a Indianapolis sort of modern day indoor Monster Jam event. As you can see from high above, we've got quite a few obstacles out here. We might add some stuff like we usually do. We'll see how the runs go here today. But yeah, this is basically what you'd see at a modern monster truck event. It's pretty. I think it's Indianapolis. I believe it was 2017 was the mod. His name, as you can see, we got some nice little jumps and whatnot. It's a nice little map. It's a pretty nice little map, and of course, what would it be without a backflip ramp, of course, as well. But we've got a nice little set of obstacles, so I think this is going to be a pretty fun one for us. To make our way up the ladder of the monster truck ranks, it would seem, as we've been doing. If we come outside a little bit, of course, the star of the show back here, fitted in Reptoid colors out here in the dark. We got to drive this thing out into the light here to get it to show off a little bit more. But this is a classic truck from my childhood. I always loved the Reptoid truck, so that's what we're going to kick it off with here today. Let's go ahead and jump into the truck, and we'll get this show on the road. All right, we are here with Reptoid now. We're going to drive it into the light here so we can just take a little bit of a better look at it here, because this was, like I said, one of my favorite trucks from my childhood of watching Monster Jam. Just a beautiful machine. Always cool looking. It had the little teeth underneath. Obviously, kind of limited by the trophy truck body that they have available in the game, but very cool nonetheless. And Reptoid was always awesome. Wasn't always the most performing truck, but it was pretty fun as we're going to kick off our freestyle event here in Indianapolis, indoors, in sort of a more modern day monster truck setting. So, as you can see, a lot of dirt hills. And not a lot of crushed car obstacles, big obstacles, like they had around the... You know, they stopped doing that right around when I fell out, and that's actually very possibly why I fell out, is we're just going to kind of take things easy, get a feel for the track, get a nice little slap wheelie going there. Very nice, very nice. We get a little sky wheelie there. I'll take it. So, yeah, well, I've told the story many times about how I fell out of Monster Jam. I don't know, maybe around the beginning of the 2010s or so. And, you know, just a factor of growing up and a factor of just not really enjoying some of the shows that they were doing, I guess. I don't know. I can't really explain it. Like I said, it's been a while, but recently I've been getting back into it, as you guys know, and I'll actually be going to a couple of shows this weekend, and I did say a couple of shows, so that should be interesting. We'll talk more about that here in the future there, as I just bent up the body on that landing. Yikes. Old Reptoid has seen better days there on the side of the truck. The sheet metal everywhere. No, I guess it's not sheet metal, it's a fiberglass body, but same difference. It's hurting as our windshield's falling off as well here. So, should I try the backflip? It's never too early for a backflip. Let's go for it. Why not? Oh, rough landing, but we managed to get it done there. Let's take one of these big jumps on here. What about this? With the cars clean up and over the top of it. Not going to be the funnest landing, and we blew out a tire. Yikes. That sucks, man. Those BKT tires, man. All they do is blow out anymore. That's no good for us. Let's see, can I do a little sideways jump there? That's pretty nice. I like that. I don't like this, though. Oh! What a save right there. And that's probably going to wrap up the first run right there. I don't rock number 2 here. We're going to bring out the big guns pretty early in this run here. We have got ourselves the Bigfoot Lucas Oil version of Bigfoot, of course. And I think this is one of the trucks I'm going to be seeing at a show coming up here pretty soon. So should be pretty cool to try this one out here. Of course, Bigfoot, a household name of monster trucking. So we'll fire it up, let that engine roar a little bit, and let's get underway here, as we have got some freestyling to do here. Reptoid put on a pretty good show coming out, as we're going to get a nice little jump right off the start. Ooh, that's a nice little bit of air right there to kick the run off. So, gotta love Bigfoot, man. Gotta love it. You know, I went to a show, I've said this before as well, but I went to a show in 2017, my first monster truck show in a while, and I went there really to go, saved, ladies and gentlemen. Saved, as I was saying now. I went to a show in 2017, really to go see the Avenger 20th anniversary body, but also have to go see Bigfoot, and Bigfoot did one wheelie in the wheelie competition and broke down for the rest of the show. So I'm hoping to see Bigfoot put on a little bit better of a show and stay up for the entire show here in a couple of days, which would be very nice indeed. So we're going to go ahead and just give that thing a twirl. Just give it a nice donut and see how she does. Nice little set of donuts there right by the fans. I don't know if the fans like donuts anymore. I say it every time. I loved the donuts when I was a kid, especially when they would do them so fast it started to become a cyclone. Those were always cool. So let's see here. Let's hit this Joe. We haven't hit a lot of this pile over here. Let's hit this pile. Pretty big air here. Kind of medium air. Wasn't much. I'd even go as far as to say that was small air. Turn this bad boy around. Let's go back the other way at this ramp here. This one's asking for it. Come here. Over the hill. Oh no, that is a tough break right there for Bigfoot. But 3 wheels doesn't always stop us. You hit a couple more jumps here. 3 wheels on the wagon, not always ideal, and that's gonna do it right there. That's gonna actually the Escalade. Earlier we used one that was just a black SUV body. This one, however, does have the correct rims. I don't know if they're actually spinners like they were on the real truck, but I guess we'll find out in a minute. And of course, this one has the correct Cadillac Escalade badging. So we got an Escalade here, and we're going to get underway here. Oh, I turned the truck off. What a genius move that was. So let's see. They're not for me. Maybe they are. No, they're not. They just get spinning pretty good, though. They look cool enough for me. I won't nitpick on the spinners in BeamNG Drive. I'm just not going to do that. So let's take a big jump here. We haven't hit this blue ramp yet, I don't think. So let's hit it. Ooh, a little cross-eyed, a little crooked. Oh, knocked the hood off of that thing already. That did not last very long. And I can't imagine that replacing an Escalade hood is very cheap. So that's going to be unfortunate for the crew to have to foot the bill for that one. As should we hit a backflip again? It's been a little bit since we hit one. Oh, that is not even close to a backflip, but that was still awesome nonetheless. That was pretty neat. Let's hit the big blue ramp again. Why not? Why not? It's going to be a much flatter landing. That's actually a better landing than we got the first time. So not bad. Not a bad start to the run. Got the fans amped up now. That's going to be a bit of an awkward landing, a bit of an awkward save as well, but a save nonetheless. So it's kind of a smaller course. You know, there's not a lot to hit out here, but you don't want to use up the entire course right off the bat. I mean, we got some cool trucks coming up here in a little bit, and we gotta warm the crowd up and try to put on a show for everybody. So let's see here. What else can we hit over here? This one. Let's hit this one a little crooked here, a little cross-eyed again with that sideways sort of. Oh no! Now, can I save it? Can I save it? Oh yes, we can. We're getting good at that. Finally, kind of got the mechanics for that down a little bit. Hit a big jump. Gonna land it and save it and get it turned around here just in time. Let's see. Let's hit that big blue ramp. The back way. What say you? What say you? Full throttle, full speed ahead. Huge, massive air. Massive air and a massive flip. Oh, can I save it again, though? Again, nope, and we are... Well, I said we had some pretty cool trucks coming up, and this is definitely one of them. This might even be the coolest truck coming up. Old school as can be right here. That was a Monster Patrol. Some of you remember this one from back in the day. This one's even a little bit before my time. But, man, it looks awesome. It looks really cool on a trophy truck body. I mean, that thing is really sick. It's got the big wing on the back, which I always thought was just awesome. And it's got the lights on top. See, can I turn those lights on somehow? Can I do... Oh, look at that. Now, that's sick. That's actually sick right there. That's really awesome. So, all right. Let's go ahead. We got to throw it old school here for Monster Patrol. Let that engine roar. Let's go have some fun here with Monster Patrol. Man, that is... I can't get over that wing in the back. That's just so awesome. And the lights. I'm so happy the lights actually function. We get some nice air right off the bat. So, there you go. We got to make sure we don't knock that wing off. That wing looks too cool to get rid of. Let's see here. Let's light it up for that big blue ramp right here. What can we do about this thing? Ooh, we're going to get a little bit of a sideways landing. Probably straighten the suspension out, if anything. It actually was a little crooked from our first hit. Not too bad the second time around, though. There you go. Get some nice air here over this little dirt pile. We can bend the suspension up a little bit more. No big deal. No big deal at all. Just surviving out here. Got to put on a good show. Love Monster Patrol, man. Tom Mintz used to drive Monster Patrol. I do remember that much. He drove a lot of trucks back in the day before Maximum Destruction came along, and Goldberg, and then Team Mintz, and then Maximum Destruction. So, I know he drove Bulldozer for a while, and then he drove Monster Patrol for a while. I'm not sure what order. I don't know which one came first, but I know that he definitely drove behind the wheel of both of those. And I'll be excited to see him drive in person for the first time here coming up as well. That's going to be pretty nice, pretty exciting as we get some more big air here. And Monster Patrol knocking that hood around. The suspension is already getting a little bent up on us there, but not going too bad so far. Not going too bad. All right. Just got to keep it on all four wheels there as we get a little bit sideways and blow out a tire. All right. That's not what I was wanting to do right there, but you know what? What about a backflip? What about a backflip here on old Monster Patrol? There you go. There you go. I don't think Monster Patrol's ever done a backflip in its entire existence, so there you have it. Let's see. Let's hit this little car stack again here. Oh, that's big time crooked. That's big time damage on that rear suspension as well. Looks like we broke off the left rear shock, and that is going to make these landings hurt quite badly for our poor driver here. Let's see. Let's get a little skywheel, and didn't really quite get one going there. What about off of this ramp? This ramp's pretty good usually about them. Got a little one, but not quite what we're going for, man. This thing is bent up on the back. Let's see. Another backflip. We do 2 for 1. Oh, not quite. Not quite. All right, we're just kind of stuck in a bad area here, too. We got to try and get out. So we're going to wrap up the run here. We don't want this to go on for too long. What if we just floored at this ramp right here? What happens here? And just kind of landed on the back end. Didn't quite get enough speed on that one to do anything crazy with it, but maybe we'll finish the run off with a nice little donut here. Tom Mintz was always known pretty well for his donuts. I don't know. Can I get a donut? Oh, no! Oh! We'll take it to the back, and we'll find another one to come absolutely mangle. So keeping it in the theme of throwbacks, it would seem, we have got ourselves a truck from 2002, the classic Hot Wheels monster truck. Now, believe me, I had all kinds of Hot Wheels monster truck toys back in the day. They were awesome. And I believe I did have the actual Hot Wheels monster truck Hot Wheel in this design as well, which was always a good time. So, yeah, it actually seems that Hot Wheels and Monster Jam have parted ways just recently since I've come back into the sport. And Monster Jam has taken their talents to Spin Master, which is pretty interesting, to say the least. I'm not really sure. Obviously, I don't know the specifics behind it, but Hot Wheels will always be a big part of Monster Jam's history, no doubt. So, yeah, this is always a cool truck. I believe Neil Bonnet drove this truck. Well, last I remember it being used. Do I want to say Guy Wood maybe even drove this truck for a while, too. So I'm sure some of the people who remember their history a lot better than I do will let me know down in the comments, and please do. So that'll be cool. Man, I saw the Hot Wheels monster truck they were using last year in 2018, man, with like the Charger Daytona wing on the back. That thing looks so sick. I hate to think that maybe they're probably, I guess that truck probably obviously doesn't run anymore, considering that the Hot Wheels brand deal has probably come to an end, not only in stores, but also on the track. So that's unfortunate. But you know what? Like I said, Hot Wheels will always be in Monster Jam's history. Let's give them a proper show here, and let's get underway. You got to go big when you're driving the Hot Wheels truck. Got to go big or go home. And that's what we're going to do right here. Oh, big boy Sky Willy right off the start. You love to see that. I don't want to hit those barriers right there. Had to slow it down a little bit. But not bad at all. We got some crush cars here we might want to crush. So we haven't really gotten to these yet too much. There you go. Get a nice little run across on those. Just to get a little insult to the injury of those 4 crush cars. How many crush cars do you think lost their lives in Monster Jam over the years? I wish they'd bring more back. We need more crush car destruction. Less dirt hills, more crush cars. I think everybody pretty much agrees on that. And more buses, more trailers, you know, everything that used to make Monster Jam so awesome back in the day, especially the World Finals. And talk about World Finals level air right there. That was huge. Gotta love going straight over the top of the blue stack here. Let's see. Hit it over the orange stack. There you go. Got a wheelie going here. Uh-oh. Oh! Save it! Run it out! Save it! Save it! Save it! Nah, we almost made something really awesome happen right there. maybe we'll try that one again. Didn't quite work out for us that time. We did manage to save the truck, though, so I'll take that for what it's worth. And, ooh, we're going to get another bad bounce. That is not good. We are flipping this truck over entirely too much. I got to get it back on the wheels here, which we're getting pretty good at there. Oh, it's still a little bit twisted. Oh, don't mind me. Just doing some two-wheel action. Some two-wheel motions going on here. What if we hit this thing a little bit cross-eyed and crooked? That is not what I intended to do, but I'm going to pull it out anyway. Man, don't you wish you had the level of skill that I had? Now, JK, you probably got way more than I do. This thing is pretty banged up already. You're missing just about half of the sheet metal. Why do I keep calling it sheet metal? See, that's how you know I'm a NASCAR guy, when I keep calling all the body panels sheet metal. All the fiberglass is pretty much gone on this truck, on at least half of it. Doing another sky wheelie, another two-wheel bounce, another bad landing, and another rollover. And there goes the rest of the body that was left. And again, we pull it out, and we have got ourselves a nude truck. So that is not ideal, not what we were going for. We've lost all of our brand identity. The contracts are being torn up as we speak. But you know what? I think Hot Wheels will appreciate what we did here for them. The fans are going nuts. The fans know who we were driving as. That's what's important. So let's hit one more big jump here backwards up the crush car ramp. Oh my goodness me! Let's bust out a NASCAR quote. Have you ever? Because I have never seen anything quite like that. That was the sickest thing I think I've ever done in BeamNG Monster Jam, and that's just how it is. That's just how I declare. So we'll get another. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is going to be a good way to end it off. There, you would have thought. Oh, and now we're a backflip and a front flip. What more do you want? What more do you need? Hit that like button for that right there. You gotta hit the like button for that. And I'm driving this truck to the back with a completely the rear suspension is gone on this truck, and I'm driving it to the back. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? That's the run of the night right there. That's gonna be the run to beat as we continue on this show. I mean, come on, that was sick. Well, I guess this has just unintentionally become a throwback episode, because as you can see, we got another old school truck right here. We got Gravedigger, the legend. I remember they brought this truck back, actually, just before I kind of fell out again of the sport. And so I don't remember the white wall tires being, so that might just be some creative, artistic additions that somebody's put into BeamNG. But Gravedigger, the legend, definitely exactly that, a legend. So we're gonna fire this one up. It's even got the white headlights, which I think is pretty cool. Let that engine holler and scream. Let the fans know we're coming for them. Now let's go for it here, big time, and let's crush this car right here. That car has not gotten nearly enough attention. I've got plenty of bad bounces though, and there's just another one to add to the list. Landing sideways on that suspension once again. Not what you want to do. That one, those are known to hurt. That'll knock you out. And there goes a blown wheel. Which one was it? It's a right front has gone on the truck. That is really unfortunate to have happened right off the bat. But you know what? I don't care. I'm over here trying to put a show on for the fans. I could do it with no tires. Who needs friggin' one extra wheel? I wish it would fall off. I hate it so much. I could do this with my eyes closed. I mean, look at this. Look at this. What is one flat tire gonna stop me from doing that? Come on, you're nothing, flat tire. You're nothing to me. Well, we're not done. Get absolutely crazy here. Oh, that's a horrible angle. Come on, pull it out though. Pull it out with the flat tire, and oh, yikes! This is not what you want to see. That.
You've been hiding something.